that this is a country of, this is the land of opportunities. That's why my parents brought me here.
Sí, yo soy inmigrante.
So we immigrated like in 2003.
I'm an immigrant.
I'm an immigrant.
I am an immigrant. I'm from Israel. I came from Israel.
I'm actually an immigrant myself.
I'm an immigrant.
Toda mi familia viene de México.
Kind of my whole family's an immigrant.
A lot of my family members are immigrants.
My parents, my grandparents.
Yeah, my uncle's an immigrant from Peru.
And my dad's an immigrant.
My dad is an immigrant from the Czech Republic.
Most of them consist of my parents, my aunt and uncles, grandma, grandpa.
So my dad's an immigrant.
Yeah, so both of my parents immigrated here from the Philippines.
My mom's cousin, he's from Greece.
I know many people who are immigrants, but especially my mom. Yeah, she came from Malta.
Yes, both of my parents are immigrants. My mom is from Aguascalientes, Mexico, and my dad is from Guadalajara, Mexico.
My family's pretty much all immigrants.
Yeah, so my mom is from Colima, Comala, and my father is from Los Tepanes, Comala, in Mexico.
Well, I know many people who are immigrants, but I know one person that is close to me, that's like a friend, it's like my brother.
My friends.
I do. My next door neighbor who we share the building with is from Argentina.
I know many people, friends.
It's just hard to make friends and fit in. We have different cultures and sometimes people make fun of my culture.
Yeah, well, what I see, and I see it most acutely in our students, is the fear that it causes and the uncertainty and the unknown.
Super sad to see families in general, like some of my family members, afraid to report certain things or ask for help.
I'm definitely affected because like my parents aren't citizens yet, so we're still in the process, and so it's been about a little over a decade.
Like all my family is like separate, you know, we're not together.
I'm actually lucky enough to not be directly affected. My dad was lucky enough to come here legally and get all his paperwork in check, but I realized that not everyone had the same experience.
Like, it's kind of scary to think that I might not have a dad, like, because he might be like deported back, like my family like might not be here anymore.
One way I think I'm affected by it is, I guess, not really feeling a deep connection with this country. Like when we're in APUSH or something and we're learning about patriotism in the United States and its history and everything, it's really cool to me, but I also don't really feel much of a connection because I'm technically not from here. I really hope it expands their knowledge on how they're treated here.
I think it'll help educate people whose grandparents and parents aren't immigrants, because normally people don't really think about things unless it affects them.
Yo creo que esto podría ayudar a que los demás alumnos que hay en la escuela puedan entender lo que nosotros sentimos al no saber el idioma, al llegar a un lugar nuevo donde no sabemos la cultura, no sabemos nada sobre ellos.
I feel like it would really help others understand it in a deep perspective of how others struggle just to come over here and have to adapt towards the, for example, like learning how to speak English and just other stuff, and it's just going to help for others on how it's just difficult for immigrants to come over here to America.
They're just like hearing what other immigrants have to say and really seeing their sides and like really getting the feel of what it's like to be an immigrant.